Last weekend, I went on another comedy food history road trip with my good friend Mia Jackson. As you can see, her excitement is palpable. We had shows. Well, we were in Philly, so first I got a parking ticket, then we did shows. They were fun shows. We did the weekend in Philly and Sunday in Pottstown. Then we hopped into my Canadian Prius rental car, which I think was haunted. Why is that blinker on? Mia was in charge of filming. I was doing the driving. We were headed into West Philly, like deep West Philly, into neighborhoods. I was looking at stuff. Mia sort of wished I'd kept my eyes on the road. We ended up at Black Dragon, a fusion Chinese soul food restaurant built as a response to disappearing Chinese spots throughout black communities. We went inside, bonus, Girl Scout cookies, but we had to eat lunch first. It was a fusion of cultures, people, and most of all, food. And the food was amazing. We had stuff like Magnolia Project beef and General Roscoe's chicken, which is a tribute to Roscoe Robinson Jr., our country's first black 4-star Army general. Now, time to eat. Such good food at Black Dragon. You could tell Mia liked it because, of course, she danced. And you could tell I liked it because I eat like a farm animal. Reminder, one of us dances and one of us eats like a farm animal. Chef Kurt Evans couldn't have been nicer. If you can, definitely go to Black Dragon. Then we walked off lunch looking at Philly's history. There was statues of historical people and people dressed like statues of historical people. There was a statue for the guy the state's named after. I don't think he was that tiny. There was a tribute to the First Amendment, which is nice. Of course, there was the Liberty Bell, but there was a long line, so I just looked at it through the window and then read about it on this plaque next to the window. The most interesting thing I saw was the George Washington Slave Memorial, which was a tribute to the people who were owned by our country's first president and to all of the people upon whose backs this country was built. It was a tribute and a memorial to the value of all humans. A judge ruled that the government had to put it back up, but they didn't do the whole job, so the people just filled in the blanks. Unfortunately, everything is political. There was more comedy. We took some glamour shots. The people really had a good time. We even did a Q&A afterwards. And at the end, we asked everybody who was planning to go to Black Dragon. You should definitely go to Black Dragon. And if you can't make it out to Philly, you could always support his daughter's Girl Scout troop. Those are good cookies. Maybe not as good as his peach cobbler wontons, but still. Anyway, peace.